Hello, I'm James Harvey, the professor of music theory at the College of Southern Nevada with 5-Minute Music Theory. This is going to be a brief overview video, which is going to lead into a rather large series of videos regarding part writing rules. So a lot of what you learn in the first semester or two in music theory is about part writing rules. Now, we've learned everything that we know in order to get to this point. We've learned about SATB format. We know about chord spellings and stuff like that. So now we're going to learn how to do part writing in 4 parts in SATB format. There are a lot of rules, so I'm going to preface this by saying a few things. First of all, don't be turned off by all of these rules. You need to learn all the rules before you can learn when to break them and why to break them. And then I should also, when I say rules, I should put rules in quotes, because it's not like somebody wrote down somewhere that this must be this way. It's just that throughout the years of music history, composers really started to figure out what worked, and then the music theorists later, after the art had been created, went back to figure out why did it work. So it's really important to remember that when composing, composers don't compose from a music theory perspective. Music theory is what comes afterwards. Now, of course, composers know about chords and instrumentation and all that stuff, but it's not like they are approaching a piece of music from a music theory perspective. The music theory comes afterwards to figure out why things work. And then once we figured out why things worked, then we teach our music students how to get things to work that way. And we also have to keep in mind that these rules were all applied primarily during the Common Practice period, which was from 1600 to 1900 AD. So we've passed that border quite a while ago. So we have to keep that in mind as well, because some of the rules are intended to keep a certain sound from happening, or keep certain sounds strong versus weak, and our modern ears might hear things differently than ears would have heard it hundreds of years ago during the Common Practice period. So you're going to learn a lot of things that might sound frustrating, that you might think, well, why do we need to do this? There are reasons that we need to do this. It's not because of us evil music theory teachers forcing this upon students. Now, there's going to be a lot of rules, and I'm going to try to separate the rules into specific videos along the way, because this is really very important that we learn all these part writing rules, and also to learn why we need to know these part writing rules, and when to apply them, when not to apply them. And really, to start off at this point, I should just say apply these rules to everything that you do. And then when we get into more advanced theory and advanced music, then we'll talk about when you can sort of break these rules. It's more like bending the rules instead of breaking them. But let's go ahead and dig in the next handful of videos, rather large handful, but it's going to be a nice group of videos on these part writing rules. Thank you.